We got a Burlington. We got a Ross. It's go time. Let's go. One of the bigger locations. This is Van Nuys or Panorama City. I don't know. I think this place gets a ton of stuff, but a lot of people come here. Starting with the women's section right here, where I do see some dunks right here. These aren't huge sizes though. 50 bucks. Got some suede XLs. I can't wait to find more and more of these because I really do like this silhouette. 35 bucks. Double bubble Air Max 90, 60. No Alma Manier Jordans. Some of y'all been finding them in other parts of the States. Have not seen them in SoCal in quite some time. But look at this. Jordan 1 Low OGs. Jordan 1 Low OGs. 8.5, so size 7 women's, or size 7 men's, my bad. 8.5 women's, size 7 men's. $55. $55, not bad. Finding Jordan 1 Low OGs, pretty freaking dope. What a price too. $40 for these funky looking blazers. And they do have some shelves that are a little bare. All right, moving over to the men's section where we see quite a few Jordan 2s. They're all going for $70. Got NMD. These are the NMD S1s with some chrome looking stuff on the side right here. 45. Smaller size. This is 6.5Y right here. What are these? The vertebraes? $35. Vans half cabs right here. These are what, 30 something. No price tag. Got some older Vomeros right before the big change. These are 50 bucks. Oh, like I said, Pegasus 41s. More of these pennies. We've been seeing a bunch of these smaller size right here, 70 bucks. All kinds of hoop shoes right here. Some budget GT Academies, $40. Witnesses, 50. Lucas. Older Lucas right here go for 55. Got Zoom Freak 6s, Zoom Freak 7s already come out, or they've already been, I don't know, debuted? I don't know. Showcased? 50 bucks for these. 8 through 9, not really nothing worth even showing you guys. They got these Romelios right here, which are crazy because you don't even see these at a lot of retail shops. 60 bucks for these. More of these Witnesses going for 45. Big ass Squishmallow Crocs right here, size 11 go for 30. What size 11 is wearing that? Dude got some Gazelles in such a really good material, $40. Not digging that color though. Not digging the color. Damn, these all go for 30 it looks like. More Romelios. Tentacumpos right here, 40 bucks. Thought these were like the flight courts or something like that. Nah. More of the pennies in a small size. But even the huge sizes, not seeing much, man. Not seeing much. I swear, there's just too many people that come here, man. It's just crazy packed. It's like 9 o'clock, so not too many people here, but I'm sure it was super busy during the day. The lines are usually crowded as hell. Guess these KDs ain't bad. Size 12, 55. That's not bad, I guess. All right, now we're checking out the Ross next door. Still checking out apparel. Still not finding much. They do got some U Game or Ultra Game stuff right here. Super thin though, 35 bucks. Not too bad. Got a couple of mediums. They got a few budget items, but nothing really worth showing y'all. Damn, are the racks that empty? What the hell? In the smaller size section, do got a size 12. The MB slides right here. What, 17 bucks? I think that, yeah, $17. Speaking of MB, 3s right here, 50 bucks. Damn, I'm already in the size 10.5. They got another one of those. And they do got these, the Human Race BY Dubs from way back when. $55 for these bad boys. Got some Vans with these, the Lowlands. Go for $35. Pretty cool colorway. Air Max DN, starting to see these. $80 though. Damn, dude. Ross doing it again. Where they jacking up prices. $80 for those Nikes. The Hokas, we've been finding the same ones. Arahis going for 90, bigger size. This is the Pegasus Wave right here. The Pegasus 2005, 2005 right here, size 11. What was that, $77? Finally seeing some markdowns right here. 42 for these bad boys right here. The Witness, and then what's this? Some Under Armours? I don't know what the hell these are. They got Flow Tech on the midsole, $50. Air Max Drift right here. Air Max Plus Drift, $70. Security tag just came off. Another one of these marked down. Katie Tray 5. What did they? The 9s or 10, $50. Next Levels right here. I haven't seen these in years. These are 11 and a half laceless basketball shoes. I know they're a pain in the butt to put on. $50. Huge sizes, Romelios. Dames right here. These are the 9s. The Dame 8s right here, size 14, $50. Damn, slim pickings, you guys. Slim pickings, damn. Checking out the grade school section, where we are starting to see some tiny little Cortez right here. These are the Forrest Gump, $37. That's the price range I'm trying to get them for. We've seen them for as low as like 40, 45, $50 at the outlets. 45 for these. What are these, the Westbrooks? Got some Shaq shoes for $18. Moving over to the women's section. I've not had a chance to hit up Nike outlets. I'm hoping to be out and about tomorrow. All I've been doing is working out with my kiddo and been miserable, eating 1,500 calories a day. Went a little bit over today. What is that? Is it supposed to be like that? I think it's supposed to be like that. You scratch that one off, I guess. It's like a scratch off. $70 for these Jordan 1 highs right there. But overall, kind of a dearth of heat lately. Not really impressed. Prices are a little bit high too. Got some Sabrinas that were returned. When they return them, like, y'all don't retag it. You guys just put the original receipt. $50 for these. Got some of these right here. $35. $35. I think there's a grade school. Yeah, size 7 grade school. Yo, look at this. This is the grade school Valentine's Day Cortez right here. $37. That's definitely the cheapest. We've seen those almost. No, it is cheaper than Chic. Wow, that's a size 5 youth. So not crazy, but we have found some interesting items. Jordan 1 low OGs, also finding Valentine's Day Cortez. Even found the Cortez. What are the Forrest Gump Cortez as well. Now we're definitely in Panorama City. I used to hit up that 24-hour fitness when I was in college. And in the apparel section, there have been things like this. Like, this is a long sleeve pullover, dry fit. And this is $20. That's not bad. This is a small, it's not too bad. And they've had t-shirts and that type of stuff. Some hoodies. This is a Puma hoodie right here, $20. And t-shirts. This is a Nike t-shirt, all black. Normally $30 down to $15. So they've had t-shirts and stuff like that, but nothing super exciting. They've had a lot of U-Game, Ultra Game stuff right here. This is $13 for this bootleg looking t-shirt jersey thing. All right, let's move on to the sneakers. Look at this. We'll get to that in a sec. Jordan 1 highs right here, $65. Smaller sizes. Is this another Shaq shoe? $25. Vomero Roams right here, $65. That's an 8.5. Then Jordan 1 high OGs right here. Oh, this is a bigger size. Size 14. This is in the size 9 section. $70. MB. These are 2s or these are the 2s, $50. LeBron Next Gens right here. What they talking about? $70. Way too high. More of these. Oh, this is the Porsche collab right here. Not bad. $50. Got the Air Max 95 colorway, $50. This wild colorway. Couple more, and then look at this. Look at this Jordan 1 low SE, $70 though. Damn, 10 and a half. This is the one with the amazing material, just so nice and plush, but the color's just crazy. Grade school section right here. Look at this. You got kids that are into hooping. $35 if you're a girl. Hoops. These are size 6.5. So what is that? A size 8 women's. $35. These retail for like 150. I know the men's retail for 180. I don't know the kids, but such a good value. They got a couple of these 6.5. $35. 35 effing dollars. Such a good price for the GT Cut 3s. Damn, they're $35, almost free. Grade school, they're giving kids shoes away. Look at this. Look at this. The MB ones right here, $30. 37 for those. What the hell? But yeah, all these 35. Men's ACG down here. One of the workers purposely put it down here. But yeah, $60. That's a hell of a price for those too. What the hell? So I guess we are finding some deals here. Got Jordan 1s right here, $65. This is a bigger size too, size 11.5, so size 10. Men's got these, like, what's this? A bronze colorway, $65. Got a couple of those. Got some mids right here, going for way cheap. Oh, never mind, $70. 70 for the Jordan 1 highs right there. Got some Nike SBs, $28. I don't know which one that is. Alley-oops, $28. KDs right here, $60. These are 10.5 women, so size 9 men's. Got more of the Hoka slides, 25, size 11. Blazers, what's that, 65? 55. Another pair of mids, $50. Chucks in an all suede, 35. Air Max 1s, $70 for these. And Jordan 1 highs right here, $70 for those used pair. Got another one right here that's brand new, but it looks like a smaller size. Some Jordan mids. What Adidas are these? Crazy Flights, $30. More Jordan 1 highs right there, $70 or 65, my bad. Some Air Max right here, $80. Chuck highs going for 40. Damn, women's section got way interesting real quick. Size 6 for these Crocs, $30. Ultra Boost right here, $40. Size 9 women's, is that what it is? Size 6 women's, that makes sense. 4.5 youth. Cortez right here, $45. Blazers. More Jordan 1 mids right here, $70. Not bad, not bad. Think I got time for a couple more before they close? I don't even know I'm going to the men's. The women's section was so much better. Alright, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff. The Shacks, the Next Gens, the huge Dum-Dums. Yeah, and if you open this, there's like a bunch of little ones in there, man. I thought it was one huge one, dude. I got so excited I bought that for my kid one year, and we're like, oh man, what the hell? It's a bunch of little ones. Alright, 9.5. More Air Max DNs, more inflated prices, $80, damn. Another one of these KD Tray 5 10s, $50. Superstars going for 40. They had these at the Foot Locker outlet for pretty cheap, $40 here. We're starting to see Hardens. Harden Volume 8s, really? Size 9 right here, $40. That's definitely the cheapest we've ever seen of these bad boys. Got some patent leather on it. Kind of matches Lakers gear. Kind of matches Clippers gear too, I guess, right? Guess that would make a little bit more sense. $80 for a few of those. Harden's definitely an interesting find. And then look at there. Look right there. Size 11, got some Dame 9s right here, $40. Got some sprinting cleats or actual middle distance spikes right here if you need those. These have been like $20. Another one of those, another one of these. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. We got some of the Monopoly LeBrons right here. These are a huge size 16 though. $80 for those. All right, see if we can find anything interesting in the women's. Maybe something on a little more discounted, man. They did have a lot of Jordans there, but the prices were so mediocre. $69.99, size 12. I think this is a men's though. This is not a women's. Ultra Boost. What size? Size 12. $50. Okay, if they were 25, I'd definitely grab them, but this is a dope color, dude. This is a dope color. This is my size 10.5, size 12 women's, $50. I like that gum bottom. $50. That's what's up. But yeah, I don't want to get it. I don't get it. I have 2 pair of Ultra Boosts I haven't worn yet, but I do like the color, man. More Jordan 1 lows in the women's, going for $70. So size 10.5 women's. Another one of those men's right there. Seen quite a few of these dunks. $65. Air Max Plus right here, $60. That Ultra Boost with my kid size, I definitely would have grabbed them. More Sabrinas. Air Max 1, $70. Invincible runs more, going for $80. This is 7.5, so 7.5. That's a size 6 youth. Pretty interesting colorway. Have a couple of these for Christmas presents already. That's dope, but $80, damn. Another one of these bad boys right here. This is a 7Y. Another one of these Westbrook 45. That's a grade school. Grade school right here. Got some Air Max 97s. Feeling this is a women's right here. Go 47. Got some mids right here, 45. Missed a few days, so we're gonna keep going. It's Granada Hills. Starting with the women's section, where they got the, what are these? The McDonald's? McDonald's ones, $30. It's not bad, but it's missing all the gibbets, man. There's 2. There's supposed to be like 5 or 6, at least 6, I think. Some interesting Cortez right here. I don't think I've ever seen this colorway. Women's Cortez, $40 for these. Is this a Dornbecker? No, I guess not, but pretty interesting Cortez. Air Max 90 right next to that, $60 all white. Is this a Barney? A Barney one? What the hell? Women's size 6, $28. Got more of those Puma XLs, or Puma Suede XLs. But a lot of the shelves are very bare. This is one of the Burlingtons where I don't know if I found anything here. I still check, but I don't know if I've ever found anything here. All right, men's sneaker section over here. Ontario Mills, we saw like 5 million of these. We see quite a few here, size 9, $50 for the Pegasus Chargers colorway right there. Look at that. Got a few more. Another Zoom Freak 6 right here, going for $55. Did we see this colorway of the Air Max DNs? $70. Metcon 9s right here, $70 as well. Did they all jack up the Nike prices? Another Metcon 7.5, $50 for those. Size 10 KDs, $70. Puma Nitro running shoes. Supposedly these are really good running shoes. $40 for those. More of the Romelios. Go for $60. Book ones. Right here, $50 for book ones. Might be one of the best prices we've seen them for. $50. More Witnesses. Ja ones. I think it's the first time I've seen a Ja one. $45. These are the budget running shoes. The Duramo SL, $35. More of these Puma Nitro running shoes, $40. Seen a few of these. And 13 plus right here. What's this in a safari colorway? Yeah, not much. Oh, okay, these ain't bad. $32. These are like a size, what, 17? These are huge though. That's about it. I did see some interesting stuff right here. These are interesting because I've never seen one where you could actually change the amount of tension on these. Oh shit, I've never seen this. $5, $5, comparable value 7. These are definitely more than 7. I might have to grab a couple of these. They got a Fila one here as well. This is also $5. I'm grabbing one for my kiddo, one for me, and then one for his best friend. We've been hitting the gym together. I've been taking both of them as my spotters and stuff. I've been teaching them how to hit the weights as well. They got Nike jump ropes right here. Definitely not grabbing this, but $8, that's not bad. I think I have a Nike leather one somewhere. They also got this budget one, another budget one, $4. And this is the nicest one right here, actually. New Balance, $6 for this one. It's actually weighted too, so that's actually really nice. Hand pump right here for balls and stuff like that, $8. They got this generic one right here for $5. And then they got the same stuff that's locked up, which is kind of funny. Look at this. Look at this. These are actually really nice. $15. Because look at the retail, $80. These are goalie gloves. If any of your kiddos got summer or got soccer coming up, goalie gloves for $15. This one's $150. This one's normally $150. And this is selling for $15. Damn, I don't know anybody who's playing soccer this upcoming season. It's actually some decent sports apparel. Those soccer gloves, that's crazy. They got some budget stuff right here. 15 down to 10 for shin guards. Holy crap, and look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Nike Performance socks right here. These are the really nice ones. $6. Normally $22. This is 2 pairs. $6. Dude, that is so freaking nice. Look at this. Look at this. $6. I might grab both of these. I grab both these for myself. Holy crap. $6. Normally $22. Need to grab my kiddo some socks. I want him some non-branded ones. But not seeing what I like here though. But yeah, look at this. Not bad. Wait, I was looking at these. These are knee highs, man. That's like a little too high for me. Yeah, I don't need knee highs. I just like Nike Performance socks. But yeah, this is a little much. I don't need these. Dang it. Hey, one thing I've never noticed, they have like gift bags and stuff like that here. $3 for these. That's pretty decent compared to like $5-6 at some of the bigger stores, like Target and stuff like that. They have them at the Dollar Tree, but they're not as nice as these.